Hello everybody. Um, I know I said that I was gonna post that Broly video last week, but something really dramatic happened, and I cannot make this up. My footage got corrupted, and I could not upload it. Now I don't know if this is just because I had so many edits on it, because it was a fully edited video, but I'm not putting all that effort into this video, so I need to recharge. So for now, you guys are going to have to deal with an unedited video, or at least somewhat unedited. I'm going to add music. But I did want to get this video out as soon as I could without having to tell you guys, oh, I'm sorry for not posting it when I said I did, because that's just stupid. Because this entire time I've been trying to get the footage back, and it's just not been working. That, and I've also got a new job, so I've been kind of preoccupied with that as well. But today's video is how to play with BROLY. Now my BROLY build, as of right now, is this. Not the best build, but I can assure you that Z BROLY is still just as good as any other character that you would play as. So we're gonna go ahead and use Restrained BROLY. By the way, Restrained BROLY is insane. I don't use him though, and there's a reason with that. The reason I don't use Restrained BROLY is because it's one of my friends' mains, and me and a couple of other friends of mine just kind of had this thing where we pick a main for the new DLC, and we couldn't play as each other's main, so I'm not touching him unless you guys ask for a video on him. Otherwise, he's completely off limits with me. Now, if you guys want his square combo, this is his square combo. It's nothing too major. It just kind of knocks him down to the ground, which gives you opportunity for either Gigantic Slam, in my case Eraser Bomb, or Blaster Shell. Blaster Shell is the least likely to hit depending on the range. If it's farther off, you have a better chance, but if it's close up, good luck hitting that. Now, as for his triangle, it's very simple. It just knocks him away. His two triangle, or his triangle square combo, is just, you know, the same thing pretty much as the square combo, but with just the normal triangle input to start it off. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever, however many triangles that was, I don't really count. Anytime that you mix up triangle with square, it almost always ends off in that little punch right there. Now, could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could do this combo instead, which is just the square leading into the triangle, which Gigantic Slam doesn't really connect that well when it comes to his combos, which is really why I don't like using this BROLY, upon other reasons. But I can assure you that this BROLY is really good. Right? Now, I was going to put this guy in an online setting, but this is where I kind of want to plug someone in and shout them out, because they absolutely destroyed me with a, I think it was a Future or Adult Gohan. Check out Vase the Merciless. I don't know if that's how it's said, but I'll spell it out right here so you guys can actually look him up. Great player. I lost horribly to him. Funny enough, while I was making the original BROLY video, he was making a Gohan video, so I think that's pretty cool. Now, since I'm not going to be doing anything PvP related, the closest I will do is get this guy to act super strong put all this at normal. Go ahead and transform him so that way he's a little more difficult. And difficult he is. I've had so many issues fighting this kind of Broly, because he is just that good. But nonetheless, this is how you play Broly right here. But just, you know, hit him with the normal combos. Again, Gigantic Slam doesn't really land well. I don't know why I tried to land that. Oh, shite. Now, the other Broly's kind of crazy too, so I can't really be, you know, messing around with this guy, because at the end of the day, a Broly is a Broly, and that guy, surprisingly, is... I'd like to think of him as the best Broly, just because he doesn't have a single grab. Other than his normal, you know, L1 circle. But, like that right there. But otherwise, I don't really think he's a bad Broly. Simply because he's the first Broly to not have a grab move. And I think that's really cool. Now, if you're wondering the kind of setup I have, I'm going to show you here in the next 5 or so minutes, however long it takes to get this fight showcase done. Now, I didn't want to just do one run with the combos, so just in case you guys need any more like proof or evidence as to how to play them, I'm gonna go ahead, turn it all back to normal, transform him again once I get enough ki. What? Okay. It's so weird hearing the new Broly voice actor fight against the old Broly voice actor, because, like, this new guy, I like him, but it's so weird hearing the new DBS Broly voice on a DBZ Broly. Like, when you say, when you see this guy, like, you hear Vic, but then you do like Eraser Bomb or some along those lines, and he just turns into a new guy. Which is not a bad thing, it's just, I find it to be weird. Anyways, I've kind of stalled long enough, so I'm going to do this one run, and then I'm going to show you guys how I've built my Broly. So, we're going to do an all-out match here. You know, not really giving this guy much of a chance. I thought that could land, but I guess not. Also, do you guys hear that fucking glitch in his voice where he just kind of goes Japanese for some reason? I hear it, and it's kind of weird, but anyways. Boom. Anyways, that's how you play this Broly in particular. I don't know if I'm going to do the other Brolys, but if you do, make sure you comment, leave a like, subscribe. Again, subscribe to Vase the Merciless. I should have put it up earlier on screen, but if I didn't, here it is again. And now I'm going to show you guys the build, so here we go. Okay, so we're here in the custom partner, you know, character list. I'm going to go down to Broly here. His Super Soul is I'm going to bathe in your blood. You don't have to use this, right? Like, You could totally use something else like this. This would be a perfect counter against Ribrianne players. You could use this. That's really good when it comes to just, you know, team matches, if your team's running low on stamina. But I can see if you don't use that a lot, because not a lot of people do. This is probably the most commonly used, and for good reason. It gives you a boost in all attacks XL, and it boosts the amount of ki that you restore when you fight XL, but it's only if you stay above 75% health, which is not bad. I actually might use that later on, because this is good, but it only starts at the beginning of the fight, and that's like a few seconds. Now, you have these Super Souls, which don't really matter, right? Not a lot of people are gonna go use BROLY with the intent of using him in like a 3v3 situation, or just an event where, you know, you have to be revived. This one I can see more of, just because of the boost in strength. But it's these two Super Souls that are kind of on the fence, because this one's really good with keeping your health above 50, or just, you know, being a tank. But this one's really good at just, you know, making sure you get the jump on your opponent, you know, stuff like that. People use that with their CSCs all the time. There's this Super Soul. Not a lot of people use this, I don't think. I've never really seen anyone use this Super Soul. I have seen a lot of people use this on their BROLY. I don't know why it's so prominent with this BROLY, but it's weird. I am gonna actually... Oh wait, no, I don't have enough. Never mind. Anyways, my stats are the health type A, and I would have used any other stat type, but combo type doesn't do enough skill damage, and health type C reduces all damage, you know, and it's just kind of weird. Balance type is okay, but again, I would still like to have a little more health than the enemy. You know what I'm talking about? This one would be really good. Just in general. I haven't gotten this one yet, but I plan to. It's really good stat, you know, customizable stat thing. I don't really know what it's called in this scenario, but really good. I do suggest it. As for skills, I'm pretty sure you guys saw it, but these are the skills. The only reason I have a slam is because one of my friends, who likes green and black, decided he wouldn't watch this video unless I had a grab move. But just to make him angry, I'm gonna use that at some point. So, yeah, there's that. Otherwise, boom. Haha, I've gotten the better of him. That didn't make any sense, I'm sorry. This doesn't really matter, but yes, I do highly suggest this BROLY, especially without the grab move, because his gigantic slam, while it does do good damage, I just don't see it as very helpful. And the last person who I faced against on this BROLY who had a grab move, pretty big YouTuber himself, wasn't my favorite dude, and it started with my least favorite letter of the alphabet. We're not gonna go into that, but yeah, I just don't like his gigantic slam move. I don't see it as good. I see it as actually kind of cheesy and stupid, to be completely honest with you. I think it's a stupid move to have, but that's just my personal preference. If you guys want to use that move, that's what you want to do, okay? I'm not going to control what you do. I'm not going to dictate it, because at the end of the day, any build that you make is your build. Now, if you copy someone else's build, make sure you give them credit where credit is due. But if you were to take that build and then make some minor adjustments to kind of make it your own build, that's still your build, you know? But anyways, I'm gonna be done here. I've kind of done my job already. So aside from a few minor cuts, maybe some texts, this video won't be really edited too much. Now, I am deeply sorry that this took so long to put out. It would have came out a lot earlier had my footage not been completely corrupted. And yeah, that's how you play BROLY. Now, I didn't really put him in online, but I'm sure you can kind of assume that this is a good person to play as in online. Even though he's a little bit slow and clunky, he's still a really good character to use. But aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.